So about a year ago, I made a video where each room is a random occult and aesthetic, which out of over 800 videos on my channel, that one is one of my favorites. And then after building the rooms, I went into create a sim to make sims to match those aesthetics. And since that video, we've had a few different occults added to the Sims 4. Like now we have fairies with Enchanted by Nature, the Sims 4 Life and Death brought improved ghosts, and the Grim Reaper has an entire career dedicated to him now. A lot has changed, so I think it's time to attempt this challenge again. Except this time, I want to head in to create a sim first. We have 2 wheels for today. This wheel is full of a bunch of different occults in The Sims 4. There are some temporary ones in here, like we have Servo and Patchy, but we've got all of the main ones like mermaids, ghosts, fairies, etc. And then we have this wheel full of random aesthetics, and as usual, some are kind of weird. Like, does there really need to be a Twilight Core Grim Reaper in the world? Actually, yes, absolutely there does. So we're gonna spin each of these, and whichever 2 we land on will be the theme for our sim. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel for the first one, and we get Ghost, and spinning for the second one, and we're doing Dark Nautical. How cool is this? We're gonna end up building a ghost ship. It's giving Davy Jones. Oh, I'm so excited. It's eerie, mysterious. I do think I'm gonna have to download some custom content for this because I'm definitely thinking we make a male sim, and I really want to cover the like creepy pirate vibes. So I did a quick search for like pirate custom content, and so far this is what I found. I think it's meant to be for Eric from The Little Mermaid, but I'm gonna give this a go. We're gonna download this. As an alternative option, I also just found this outfit, spooky stuff required, so we're gonna download that. And then I also just wanted to check out custom content by Evil Quinsel because they have like some crazy face paint, some really cool skin details, so I'm gonna be downloading some stuff from here too. Like this blush, we can make them look kind of hollowed out. What if we looked up Davy Jones Sims 4 CC? Oh my goodness. Whoa, that is a crazy beard. Not him tanning. I'm dead. Oh my goodness, we're on a side quest and a half, but like what? That is crazy accurate. And that's for The Sims 2? I'm shocked. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm on a total side quest here. I'm shocked. Genuinely, these are so good. This was uploaded in 2009. Honestly, go off. This is iconic. If I ever want to recreate Twilight in The Sims 2, I know where to go. Okay, coming into The Sims 4 CAS, let's see what we can do here. We'll remove the hat. It has been a hot minute since I've made a male sim. And I guess actually before we do anything, we should go and pick the cause of death. There are so many options. If we're gonna be a pirate, it definitely has to be something related to water. Death by drowning. Ghosts have different animations to them, so if he died by drowning, he should have water driplets like just falling from him. Death by lightning is always a cool one. We could do poison, but then he's always gonna look stinky. I like the idea of poison though. It's like his crew turned on him. Can we do that to our boy though? Okay, let me do drowning for now, and then if we want to change it later, we can. It is a little bit difficult making ghost sims because I feel like a lot of the contrast on their face sort of dulls their features and you can't really see what's going on as well. Like adding skin details doesn't really change much. I do have this skin detail though, which adds like gills to his side. Let me remove the hair. We're gonna work on the facial features. This sim looks kind of nice. I want a little bit more intimidating. Actually, you know what? While we work, we're gonna turn this off. That way we can see what he's gonna look like before and after. I'm changing over the brows. We're gonna do these ones and make them a little more like downturned, and we're gonna change up the eyes. I have a bunch of glowing ones. Oh my gosh, yeah, I definitely want something like this. This is scary. I could change the hue of them too so they're a little more green, or we could go more darker with it like that. It's kind of fun doing it this way because I'm already thinking ahead. Like this sim is going to have a ghost ship, like that's gonna be the exterior for our build, and then all of these other sims are gonna have to be on his crew. Oh, those are cool. Okay, he's getting these eyes. I do think he should have a big beard. This one from Seasons is pretty good, but the cottage living ones I also like. Like this one, I like the color variation on this. And like that is a strong mustache. Do we go white? I feel like he really suits the red, but also I don't know if I feel like that because that's how this randomized sim came like. There's also the new flower beard for him, but I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe if they were like barnacles. Okay, now for the hair. I do feel like he sort of suits the bald though. He's giving like Kratos a little bit, but I could also see him with like some long hair, like something like that. Ooh, we could go really curly like this one. How's he looking as a ghost? Oh yeah, I like it. He's giving brave. I guess actually we should be making sure that this works with the hat option. I think I only managed to find one pirate hat. This is it, but I'm pretty sure there's also one included with, I want to say Get Famous or Spooky Stuff. Actually, it's both. We have one from Get Famous with like the feather, and then there's this one from Spooky Stuff, which is kind of just like the custom content one that I have. Let's go with this. I am going to change around the face a tiny bit more, and then I'm tempted to do some kind of makeup, whether it's a spider eyeliner and I just bring down the opacity a little bit. Ooh, this could be interesting. And then for the cheeks, this is that one that I downloaded, but it's kind of hidden by his beard. I do also have this one though, which gives like scales on the face. I feel like this one also translates a little better in ghost mode. Oh wait, we also need scars. Definitely. I think I'll add a few of them. I love putting scars on my Sims. I feel like they always look so cool and they translate decently well into ghost mode. I do want the shadowing around the eyes to be a little darker, so like our ghosty pirate might just have to have some eyeliner. Oh yeah, we needed to make those scary eyes pop. Okay, let me try and find an outfit. Oh wait, actually some of the life and death outfits might work out. Like this one with the buttons undone. This is kind of giving piratey coat, and look at his hands. I think that's actually only changed by those life and death outfits. So yeah, we're totally doing that. My custom content journey was for nothing. Okay, maybe not all for nothing. It would be cool if life and death had like a glove option, and then you could make the skeleton hands on any outfit, or like I feel like ghosts should just have those in general, but whatever, I'm definitely late to the party here. Ooh, this one you can actually see through to the skeleton. There's also proper pirate costumes, again like with Get Famous. This is one of the ones I downloaded. This is actually kind of cool. It has a belt with some potions, a little pouch strapped to it. There's also this one I downloaded too. Maybe we can give our Sim multiple outfits. Oh, this is so cool. I can't wait to build a ghost ship. Okay, my first option is going to be the life and death skeleton option. Outfit 2, maybe something a little more casual. When he flies like that, he's totally giving Davy Jones. And I guess option 3 can be just the classic pirate outfit. Or maybe this is option 1 with the coat. Okay, final option. This is option 1. He's cool. Okay, what is our name gonna be? Davy Bones? Our aspiration has to be something water related. So my first thought was obviously the fishing one, but then there's also some of the deviance ones, like the sticky fingers one could be cool. Yeah, why not? He looks a little mischievous. So we'll give him the kleptomaniac trait. I feel like he should have the macabre trait. And another obvious one, child of the ocean. Okay, we have our first Sim, our dark nautical ghost. The build video, by the way, is gonna have to be following up next week. I think like Sunday or Monday. Just turn on notifications and you'll see. All right, here we are, Davy Bones. Let's go back to the wheel. And okay, spinning for the next one, and we get the flower bunny, and then spinning again, and we're going to be doing dark fantasy. A dark fantasy flower bunny. Interesting. Okay, we're doing a little custom content shopping on the fly here again. I don't have bunny ears in game. I think I might actually have some from like the Sanrio characters we made, but that's not the same. So I'm gonna download these. I really want that dark swatch. By the way, when I search up dark Easter bunny aesthetic, this is what comes up. This is actually pretty scary. Maybe I need to aim more for like the huntress from Dead by Daylight. Look at our ghost pirate in game. I had to load out and go back in to download that CC. He's so cool. I love him. Okay, so dark fantasy flower bunny. This one again is technically not like a real occult. The flower bunny in The Sims 4 is basically that. He comes with The Sims 4 seasons, and it's been a long time since I've seen the flower bunny in my game, so I don't even think he really does much other than be really adorable. Like, how cute. Not anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and remove the hair. I'm gonna play around with the face. Should I give her bunny-like features? Like we can do a little bunny nose, maybe like a smaller mouth. I'm playing around with her eye shape here as well, and I definitely want to go in and give her some of those like fantasy contacts, like some glowing red eyes. I actually have quite a few creepy ones. Skin details, I think I'm gonna give her the Gaia one with the eye bags. Unless there's something else, like I do do have this one too. Oh, this is cool. This has also got the gills on the side. I just liked the like contrast it was giving. But I mean, if she is gonna be a crew member, it kind of makes sense. Oh, actually Evil Quinsel has this one, which has the same sort of like contrast going on. There are options with and without that little like snow pattern on there. And of course, she's gonna need some lashes. Let me find the bunny ears. Okay, I found them. They look kind of funny. Actually, maybe they don't. Some of them are just really long, like I can't even see them on my screen. So for the purposes of this, we'll just give her the shorter one. She has the ears. Let me find some hair. I feel like it needs to be something shorter. Like I do like this one by Daylife Sims. This could be cute as well, also Daylife Sims. It really is going to depend on the outfit. Let's see what we can find. So it is the flower bunny. We do need something with florals, or I mean the original flower bunny is wearing overalls, but then there's the dark fantasy aesthetic we need to. This is going to be a tricky one. So I do have some of these dresses which are really pretty by Miko CC. A lot of them have floral patterns and some of them have like a darker swatch to them. I also want to play around with some of the new armbands that we have. With Enchanted by Nature, we have these really pretty vines that just go up the top of the arm. I do wish there was an option for both sides. We could also give her an outfit from Enchanted by Nature. Ooh, or even just the top. Wait, the matching skirt is kind of cute too. I do also have some custom arm wraps, so we can give her some flowers on the other side. I just wish they matched a little better. So I'll just try and match this one to that other one I just added. I feel like I should maybe give her some torn tights. Ooh, wait, look at this hair. I want to give her some long nails, maybe with a flower pattern on them if I can find it. I do have this one with the bow. Whoa, wait a sec. This must have come in a base game update, but I'm just noticing this skin effect option. Why is she so shiny? Obviously you can play with the opacity and stuff, but like look at that glimmer. That is crazy. I can't believe that's actually like in the game. I feel like this is the sort of thing you would really only find before with custom content. I think it's so bright because you can play around with like the glossiness and the opacity. I'm gonna let her have it. Why not? Also, I have not given this sim any makeup yet. I think we should at least go for a smoky eye, even just this. I'm gonna also give her a lip. The shininess, I kind of don't know how to feel. I also have this flower blush that I could put on her face, but then I feel like it might just be like a little too much, you know? Oh wait, I think we should give our flower bunny some different teeth. I feel like the bug teeth could be so cute. Okay, this is our dark fantasy flower bunny. Her name can be Flora Bunny. She definitely needs a nature aspiration. I was thinking country caretaker or outdoor enthusiast. Let's do country caretaker. She can be generous. Maybe she's an animal enthusiast, and maybe she's also a kleptomaniac. Maybe they all have a little bit of that trait going on. She is the Easter bunny. She can just break into people's houses. Okay, there we go. Let's move on to the next one. Let's do it backwards this time. We'll start with the aesthetic. So we are going to be doing cyber goth, and for the occult we're going to do mermaid. This is going to be insane. We need like a neon, like kind of like a futuristic feel going on. Like this is the cyber goth aesthetic. So like we need that in mermaid form. I'm excited. Okay, let's go and pick her occult. She's going to be a mermaid. I think we'll create her in her normal form first. So let's go in, we'll remove the hair. Okay, first of all, for the skin details, we have this one still, which I downloaded earlier. Maybe this would be fun to play around with. I do have a lot of neon makeup to play with though, and I want to make sure that's gonna go on top. Okay, it seems like most things are layering on here pretty well. I do think our makeup will be important here though, so maybe we try something a little more subtle to start. I want to maybe try a thin brow. She and the flower bunny are gonna match, and I'm thinking green eyes, but with like some of the cool details in them. Like maybe even these with the X in the middle. This could also be interesting. I'm gonna move her eyes apart. We're gonna play around again with like the nose shape. Oh, I forgot we also got the elf ears with Enchanted by Nature. Maybe we give her a little something like that. They're kind of cute. The hair here is also gonna be really important. I'm seeing a lot of pigtails, a lot of goggles, and like hair pieces, like things tied into the hair. And also I think her hair has to be green. I do have this hair, which does have that different like color overlay somewhere. I just have to find it. Sometimes when creators include an overlay, it'll be like in a makeup category. Sometimes it's under headwear. Even if I don't find it though, I do have a highlight set from Daylife Sims. I'm gonna keep looking for the hair though. I want those pigtails. I do have these ones, but you know when you have another sim who wears that hair and then that hair is just completely ruined for you, like this one belongs to Yuri. If you know, you know. Or I have this one. Somewhere in here, I have goggles. Okay, here they are. Perfect. And then we can try and add the highlight. She does still need lashes. And then I want to go heavy on the makeup. I do have a couple different neon options. This one is really cool with like the heart underneath. I like the green one because of how much it glows, but there's also a black option. And then we can find some super dark eyeshadow. Like I want to do smoky eye, super heavy dark eyeshadow. The life and death one actually isn't too bad. I want to do a darker lip, but I think we might end up covering this up because I'm seeing a lot of masks with this aesthetic. Ooh, headphones could also work. I want to give her a choker or like a necklace like that depending on the outfit. But where is that mask? I found one, but it's a bit of a jump scare. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Instead, I have these really cool earrings that'll tie in the mermaid. Here is the other mask I was looking for. Actually, I don't think we're gonna do this either. Then we'd have to give up the goggles and I don't want to do that. Okay, now let's give her an outfit. Wait, the way this is all going under swimwear because she's a mermaid, it's like the default. I mean, I guess she has her goggles, she's ready. Okay, let me apply the makeup to all outfits. Same as the headwear and the accessories and the makeup. It actually didn't carry over her eyes. It just set them back to this default purple, which is so pretty. I think I'm gonna, change her eyes to something more natural. Okay, we've got that all sorted. Let's go get her an outfit. I definitely know I want to give her shoes like these. I've got quite a few chunky boot options. These ones are really fun too. This way she could keep with the green. Yeah, looks like all the cybergoth girlies are wearing some boots like that, but also I'm seeing fishnets and also a lot of layers. So we'll get a skirt. I'm gonna change her leggings underneath. That applied the fishnets just to one leg. That's kind of cool. I have a few different ones we can add as like an undershirt. And then for this shirt, it would be cool if I could find something like water themed. Like if it was a graphic tee with like, I don't know, a jellyfish on it or something. Oh, this werewolf one. If only she was a cybergoth werewolf. I actually do have quite a few different options here. Nothing really water related that I found, but like I have this neon shirt. I feel like stripes could also be a good option. I kind of keep coming back to this one though. And then the star necklace just fits perfectly in that little area. And then finally, I just want to give her some green nails. I love her. I feel like she could even be a teen. And then we could do like a teen mermaid cybergoth bedroom for her. For her aspiration, I'm thinking music or something related to technology. Let's do musical genius, but then she also needs the child of the ocean trait. And what else? We could do disruptive. We could do evil, or we could do music lover. Let's do that. We're gonna name her Cybella. Cybella Goth, unrelated to Bella. Cybella Goth, I'm dead. Okay, and then for her mermaid form, I already love her with the goggles. She's keeping everything, all of the above. We're just gonna have to change her swimsuit to, I don't know what. I do have this. I have that shirt there with the stripes. This is a custom tail. I'm like, why have I never seen this before? I have some other custom ones. I like this one. I want it to look as neon as possible. And green. It definitely has to stay green. So this can be her tail. And then for her shirt, we could do some armbands. I think I still could do the fishnets too, but it might look a little weird. I've got this fishnet option, and maybe we pair that with this torn up shirt. She is so cool. A mermaid in fishnets. I mean, I guess there is a relation there. Cybella Goth, I love her. Maybe she's the teen on the ship who was always running into trouble, but they're like trying to keep her in line. I don't know, but I'm definitely building her a bedroom. Okay, let's do one more. I'm definitely gonna do more than 4 in the build video, but let's do one more for CAS, and then we can leave the other ones a surprise. So let's spin for the occult first, and we're doing fairy. I was secretly hoping we would get that one. And then for the aesthetic, we're going to be doing lunar punk. Okay, so this is what came up when I searched lunar punk. It's kind of like a spacey, almost giving fairy aesthetic anyway. Very futuristic. Let me look up lunar punk outfit. Okay, yeah, this is what I was thinking. Very whimsical, moon imagery, obviously. Okay, now for our fairy, look at this outfit first of all. I'm gonna remove the hair, we'll get everything off. I'll play around with some different skin tones, and I think I'm gonna want blue hair. Blue or even like a gray could be cool. Before anything, I'm gonna change the eyes. I love this one. They have little sparkles and like stars in them. And for skin details, I'm gonna try this one from Symbionts, but I might come back and change it. Okay, let's customize our sim. I'm gonna play around with this eye shape a little bit. We'll change up the nose too. I'll change the mouth. We'll add on some lashes. And let me maybe start looking for a hair. I want her to look a little bit otherworldly. I feel like this one is probably gonna end up coming down to the outfit. But for the hair, I think changing up the front pieces, like that's pretty. It could even be a blonde, but I really like the contrast with the white. I feel like this is a really pretty eyeshadow. I know it's like a little out there from Get to Work. Oh wait, this one's pretty too. It has like the stars. Okay, she's having this from Love Struck. They have gotten a lot better at their makeup in The Sims 4. We could also give her like these sparklies. I have a few different sparkly eyeliners. I'll give her some blush. Why does she look a little bit sad? I wonder what her story can be. Maybe she just like accidentally came across this ship. Maybe she was like out on the beach really upset and then she came across the ghost ship and they like took her in. I don't know, but I'm also thinking she would suit a nose piercing. Even like a cute little one like that. Okay, what else? Fairies can also have these horns, which I completely bypassed the first time I went through CAS. I kind of like them though. I think I'm gonna give them to her. There's also some really pretty flower crowns, but I think I'm okay with just this. Or hold on, I do have some custom horns. This is what they look like. They're a little more like crazy looking though, and also they don't work with her hair, but they have that little moon attachment on them. I feel like that would be really pretty connected from her other horns, but okay, we're not going to keep these on. We do not need 2 sets of them. I think before anything I want to pick her wings. Oh wait, these are perfect. Look at those. They sort of have a moon pattern on the back. I love the wing options we got with this pack. They're all so pretty, and I love how you can customize them as well. Like I could go in and add my own moon stickers too if I wanted to. Oh, that could be pretty. I could also add them here on the front, and I think I just want to change up one of the colors in there. Like we'll just darken these up a little bit. Okay, now for her outfit. I know I'm gonna have some kind of moon pattern in here. Like I have this skirt which is really whimsical looking. Maybe underneath I could add some boots just to maybe keep with like the punk theme. Same as her top. I think I want it to be a little on the alternative side. She can also get the armband, and then the wings I think I have to match more to the outfit. I think I'm gonna give her dark horns as well. I might give her that tattoo, and then I'm thinking it would be really fun if for the build we did like an observatory for her. Maybe in the back part of the ship there could be this lunar punk like observatory. We could add the telescope in there, maybe some pillows. I'm giving her the necklace, and then I'm just gonna give her some nails as well. Okay, she's in her regular form. We need to name her, so I'm gonna name her Celine Moon. I think we'll give her the fairy aspiration. She can be mystical. I might also make her geeky, and we'll also make her ambitious. All right, so that has been us making random Sims in The Sims 4 using random occults and aesthetics. Let me know which one was your favorite. Again, the build video for this will be up next week. We'll build rooms for these Sims, and we'll have some other ones thrown in there as well. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.